Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about Tesla stock, what's going on with it, and can you still make money from it? But we're going to be doing a couple things here. So the very first thing that you guys need to do is we're doing the AirPods giveaway. We're going to be announcing the winner next week. So how you enter, it's super simple. Like, subscribe, like my Facebook page, and then comment on the video. Do what you guys do. You guys can do it. I know you can. You guys are smart, and you guys want free AirPods. They look, I don't know where mine are. I always lose them. But you guys do what you guys do, and you guys will be entered. But, alright, so we're going to be going ahead, talking about Tesla stock, and then we're going to be going ahead looking at the chart so you guys can kind of see everything that I was talking about. So for those of you that don't know what Tesla is, and you guys just happen to kind of come across this video, Tesla is an electric car company that started in roughly 2011 when Elon Musk kind of took over. Now, Elon Musk is a multi-billionaire. He sold millions of billions of PayPal. He was one of the founders of PayPal. PayPal eventually got bought out by eBay. Elon got a ton of money. Now, a lot of you guys, if you guys got a ton of money, you guys would take it and go retire on a beach with a lot of houses, cars, and stuff like that. Elon's different. He wanted to change the way of transportation, so he realized Tesla. Now, Tesla was already owned by some other guy, but the guy needed money, so Elon kind of came in and kind of pushed him out, to be honest. Now, ever since Elon got in, they really started doing awesome things. They first came out with the very first road, kind of geared towards like the high-class cars, very sports car type thing. And then they started developing more and more cars, and then they eventually came out with the Model 3. That is one of the most affordable cars that Tesla has, starting out at roughly $35,000. And if you want to get the autonomous, that's an extra $6,000. And Tesla has this autonomous vehicle that literally will drive on highways and some roads. And by the end of 2020, they're supposed to be coming out with one or an update for their software that allows you to drive on city streets and the highways, so you can kind of just plug in your destination and the car will take you. It's kind of a cool thing. Now, on November 27th, Tesla came out with this very cool Cybertruck. Now, this Cybertruck is really changing the way of trucks as a whole, just because it's 100% electric. It has great towing. It honestly looks incredible. And when you guys think of a truck, you guys think of like an F-150 or a big truck like that. When you think of a truck, you don't think of a 100% or a solid steel truck that you can't shoot a gun through. No, that's what Tesla kind of is. They always are doing really crazy stuff. But overall, Tesla, in my opinion, is a great car company, and I eventually want to get one. But all right, so enough said about the company. What's going on with the stock? Okay, right now Tesla is valued, or its market cap is valued more than Ford, GM, and Chrysler all put together. Let that sink in, because that is an extreme amount of money. That is a lot. Now, one of the main reasons why it's honestly kind of valued more than all of them is because a lot of stock prices and stock prices in general, they don't represent the past. They represent the future. So if you guys think of car companies and car companies that are trying to change the world, you don't think of Ford, you don't think of GM, or even Chrysler. In my opinion, you think of Tesla. That's why Tesla is honestly such a higher price point, and they have a larger market cap. Now, in 2020, Tesla's stock has rose over 110%. Let that sink in. You would have more than doubled your count if you're holding stocks, more than tripled or quadrupled if you're holding certain options, and overall, it could have made a ton of money. Now, like myself, I got in and out of these trades, and honestly, I wasn't holding the stock long term. I was just holding it after the Cybertruck released, when we had this huge dip in price. It was undervalued, so I bought in. Now, I continued to hold the stock until just recently when I sold some of my shares. Not all of them. I bought back in on their earnings day after hours at roughly $600. Now, the stock is almost at $1,000. $968 is what the stock's at. So what we're going to be doing, let's go ahead and look at the stock and really see kind of what's going on with it, and if you guys should buy in or kind of leave it for the pros. Alrighty guys, so we are up and loaded here on the Moomoo trading platform. So if you guys want to get a free stock, all you guys have to do is there's going to be a link down below so you guys can literally get a free stock. And this free stock could be anything like Facebook, Ford, Groupon, a lot of very, very popular stocks. But overall, that's what we're going to be using, like the software, so you guys can see the charts and everything. Alright, so the very first thing that we're going to be looking at here is we're going to be looking at some of these studies. And these studies are like moving average lines, these volume, and these RSI line right down here. So as we go ahead and look at the RSI line, so really what this is the relative strength index. This tells you the overall strength of the market. So every time that this stock has come in contact with the 80 here, so you guys can see 80. Every time it came in contact, we had sell-off. So looking even right here, sell-off, sell-off. Now look at this stock lately, all the way up. Now obviously it is trading at $769, so it is down roughly 12% today. And honestly, I think that this stock should be valued all the way roughly at $638. So for all those short sellers out there, I think that this would be a great time to kind of sell your shares. I got out of all my positions yesterday just because the more you continue to hold this stock, when the stock's going parabolic, really what parabolic means is the stock is up way too much and there's a lot more downside potential. So really looking at it just at the RSI, it is overvalued. So just from that, we should get that little dip all the way back down here. Just because this is one of the definitions of a bubble. When a stock squeezes all the way up, this is what you call FOMO. All these people buying into this stock right in here, especially in here, their fear is missing out. They don't want to miss out on this huge move. So that's when we get the buying pressure just doubles, triples, and squeezes all the way up, and it squeezes all the way up almost to $1,000. Now, once everyone kind of realized, well, there's no money to be made here, people are selling their positions, this is when we get this huge downward spike. And that's what we're going to get here in the next couple of days. Yes, sometimes you do get some continuation after a day or two, but that is in a very, very rare scenario. So looking at the volume, you guys can clearly tell that in the past couple of days, the volume is killing it. Almost 114 million shares traded. And just today, it is 24.9 million shares traded. So looking at the 52-week low, that would be $176. The historical high was just the other day. It was just yesterday. And the overall historical low was $14.98. So if you guys would have bought in all the way back in here in 2010, you would be doing very, very well right now and overall killing the market. So who should be buying this stock? Is it a good time to buy? Right now, it is not. If you go ahead and look at the 1 minute chart here, let's go ahead and pull that up. This 1 minute chart is all over the place. As you guys can see, sometimes, yes, squeezes up, massive sell-off. Squeezing up, massive sell-off. Sometimes it just overall squeezes even all the way up more, and then what do we get? Massive sell-off. And we get just some overall continuation until the atomic bomb hits, sell-off. Within a couple minutes here, this stock went from $968 hitting a low of $747. So this huge nasty fall. If you guys could literally compare this to Bitcoin, I know I hate talking about Bitcoin, and really this is what Bitcoin looked like. We just had these nasty spikes, these nasty sell-offs when everybody was selling their Bitcoin. So in my opinion, I think beginners should honestly kind of stay away from this stock just because it's hard to distinguish whether the stock's going to go up or down. I think we should wait a couple of days, even possibly a week, see where this stock's at before we jump into it for maybe a day trade, possibly a swing trade. So beginners, stay away. For those of you that have a lot of experience navigating the market, then you guys can do maybe some moving average bounces like right here. Honestly, I'll not get into this position long. I think there's a better short side, especially if the stock can get under this blue moving average line. And this blue moving average line is the 90 moving average line. If it can get under there, I think it would be a lot better in my opinion. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode on Tesla stock. If you guys enjoyed it, do what you guys do. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment if you're going to buy it or sell it. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. Remember to always stay happy, stay positive. Take care.